Okay.
You were one of the best.
This is part 2. This is part 2, and we're going to go move on to the. We're jumping ahead in the inspection actually, but this is part 2 of the condensing unit. This condensing unit is underfused, meaning that the fuse for this system is smaller than the manufacturer specifies, and if the breaker is underfused, that means that it will trip in an untimely manner. It will be a nuisance trip, the hottest day of the year. This thing wants a 25 amp fuse, you got a 15 amp fuse. If fuse is going to heat up, it's going to think that this thing is overheating when it's not overheating. It's called a nuisance trip, and then it'll trip, and then you either wait for the breaker to cool off or get the technician to come out or whatever, but the condensing unit's underfused. But that's not why we're here. We're here to look at the electric meter right here. So what we got 200 amps, okay, 240, we knew that, okay, so that's pretty good, and sealed on 3 sides. This is good until we get down here underneath this connection conduit, and we're missing a little bit of sealant down underneath there. So we come up here, we got L1 and L2. This is pretty cool. L1 and L2, I got our bonding is labeled. Now you see this little protective cover right here? That's the only place it's required. Next year it'll be required down here, but it's not required down here. Next year it'll be required in the other box, but it's not. But anyway, just, that's supposed to be there. It's a non-conductive cover so that people won't accidentally get shocked. Don't touch that. If you don't know that's hot, you don't belong in this box. Okay?
Well, I don't know whether it's hot, as long as stay away.
Okay, so we're moving on to the garage. This is on the east side of the house. East side of the house, and this is our main box. And in fact, we're going to do this in 2 parts. I just did not prepare for this day. So here's talk about the good things and the bad things, and then we'll go into part 2. Okay, surge protector for the whole house. That's a good thing. We have questions about some of this is the 15 amp for the air conditioning. That's a bad thing. That's GFCI for your clothes dryer. That's a good thing. These are GFCI and GFCI AFCI connected, so those are good things. It's supposed to be there. Now I don't test these. I inspect them for their locations, but I don't test them in occupied homes. But this is what I'm going to come over here to. Okay. You see this? This is handwriting. See where it says danger, UL listed, square D? That's printing. Now I did not wake up in the morning this morning and say, you know what? I'm tired of all that handwriting. I think I'm going to make up some new rules. And so, Mr. Builder, I want all this to be printed. I don't want this to be handwritten where I can't read it. I don't know what is a garage. Okay, what is a kilowatt? It's supposed to be printed and legible and durable. I did not make that up. Square D made that up. All right, and then who owns Square D? In a minute, they made it up. But Square D made that up. You know who else made that up? The International Residential Code made that up. You know who else made that up? The International Building Code made that up. You know who else made that up? The National Electrical Code made that up. And then Square D, because in the code book it says the manufacturer's UL listed installation instructions supersedes code. And this box came with perfectly made little stickers that is probably on the electrician's kid's dresser right now. All right, bring them home to the kid. I don't know why they don't use them, because it looks to me like it'd been easier to use them than to write out Surge Protector. Oh, you got that pretty good. Okay. So, but no, that wasn't me. Okay. So